Good evening, Nova Nation. It's WXVU Sports Director David Szczepanski. Behind me is the football field here at Villanova Stadium, and your 14th ranked in the FCS Wildcats just beat the New Hampshire Wildcats by a final score of 14-6 here on homecoming weekend. Villanova with a gutsy performance. They won the football game. It wasn't pretty. There are a lot of things to clean up, as Coach Ferrante talked about in his post-game conference, his press conference. But Villanova did come away with the victory, improves to 6-2 overall and 3-1 in CAA play. Some of the stats: Connor Watkins 7 for 13 for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. Those 2 touchdowns, one of them went to Devin Smith. The other touchdown went to Lucas Kopecki, the former lacrosse star. Devin Smith led Villanova with 3 catches for 60 yards and, of course, that touchdown. And for Villanova, in addition to that, the rushing attack was not super efficient today. David Abbott had around 50 yards, but Villanova, they did what they had to do to win the game. The defense is what really stepped up in this game. New Hampshire came out with their backup quarterback in this game, third-string quarterback, actually, and Villanova's defense did a nice job to limit them to just 2 field goals, 1 in the first quarter and then 1 in the fourth quarter. Shane Hartzell, 20 tackles. I mean, what a performance from this Villanova defense. They also had 2, not 1, but 2 fourth down stops at around the 1-yard line. I mean, just such a great game from this Villanova defense. The Wildcats have now won 13 consecutive games here at Villanova Stadium. This stadium, these stands have been very friendly to the Wildcats since 2022. And in addition to that, Villanova now gets closer in the series against New Hampshire. They trail 14-13 all time. A good win from Villanova. Like I said, it wasn't pretty. There are things to clean up. They had 9 penalties in this game. They had 10 penalties last week against Maine. But Villanova, they did what they had to do. A good game from Devin Smith, a good game from Lucas Kopecki, but most importantly, a really good game from this Villanova defense. So the Wildcats will now prepare for their matchup this upcoming weekend against Hampton 1 week from today at 1 p.m. That game is in Virginia. And stay tuned to my WXVU social media as well as all of our coverage here throughout the next week to stay up to date with everything on that game against Hampton. And as always, everybody, go Cats!